game, doing a little scoreboard watching. Chiefs trying to take a 3-game lead for this number one seed in the AFC. Buffalo Bills on the move. I missed the Lions' first drive. I believe they went three and out. But Buffalo, Josh Allen hit a long pass to Johnson, his running back, on a wheel route. It sets the Bills up with good field position here on a 2nd and 5 from the Lions' 30-yard line. Allen, empty formation. He's got 3 wide receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Now he's changing the play up. Josh Allen takes a snap, 3-step drop, look in middle. Now he's flushed. Now he's going to try to run. Fakes the pass. Now he throws up, and it should have been caught by Shakir. A jump pass by Josh Allen. Pretty throw right there. Joseph actually batted that ball away, but Shakir should have came back to that ball. He's actually getting held in the back of his jersey. I thought it was a good throw by Josh Allen right there. Kind of made something out of nothing. You thought he was going to throw it away. 3rd and 5 for the Bills at the 30-yard line of Detroit. 11:49 left to play, first quarter. Just underway. And Buffalo's going to have to use a timeout. He had 3 wide receivers to his left. And then he sent a running back in motion to his left as well. I don't think that was the right play. Pretty much doing some scoreboard watching on this game. Now that Mahomes hurt his ankle, the Chiefs are going to need some insurance. If he can't play in Houston next week, they're going to need a 3-game lead. A 2-game lead isn't going to be enough. Playing the Steelers, who's a pretty good team. The Denver's a playoff team as well. 3 playoff teams in a row with the Mahomes bad ankle. Allen, 3rd and 5 at Detroit's 30, coming out of the timeout. 3 wide receivers to his left. Allen, 3-step drop, looking left, now looking middle. He's flushed out to his right. Allen trying to make a play. He's on the far sideline. Ton of time. He throws, and it's caught! Caught by Johnson! Unbelievable! He's right on the sideline. He's 1 inch away from going out of bounds. Unreal. This man just makes a play like that. Josh Allen. 1st and goal now for the Bills at the 6-yard line. Allen takes a snap, hands off to Johnson, full head of steam right up the middle. He's going to be right at the 1-yard line. Play right there. Oh my goodness. The ball is just right there. His form this year is just phenomenal. Allen comes out under center. Looks like they're going to just sneak it, and he barrels his way in there. That might be a touchdown. Yep, they call it a touchdown. Josh Allen. Wow, that 3rd and 5 play. Just insane. He's got so much time. There's nobody open, and he just rolls out to the right, and he's right by the sideline. If he takes 1 inch step to his right, he's out of bounds. And he's to the point where he can't go any further, and just waits for his wide receiver. So patient right there, and just waits for the guy to just come open. It's insane. Bills up 6-0 pending the extra point. 10th rush touchdown this year. Wow. There's your MVP, folks. Someone actually messaged me, and they're actually at this game right now. Shout out Duke. Shout out my homie Duke, who actually went up and met his brothers and is at this game right now and is watching this play out, watching Josh Allen and this MVP performance. What a drive right there for his first touchdown of the day. There's going to be a lot of touchdowns in this game, folks. If I'm the Lions, I give this ball to Jahmyr Gibbs. I watched that first series a little bit, and they kind of put the ball in the hands of Goff, doing some play action fakes with him. But I got a feeling the Bills are going to have a tough time stopping Jahmyr Gibbs today. They got to get the ball in his hands on some screen passes, some pitches. This is the Bills defense that's been vulnerable the last couple weeks. So giving up a lot of points. Right. Here's that 3rd and 5 they're showing right now. 1, 2. Just counting how many seconds he has to throw. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 seconds he has to throw. Goff comes out under center. He's going to hand this ball off to Montgomery for about a 3-yard run. Right up the middle. Excuse me, that was actually a 1-yard run. 2nd and 9. 10:31 left to play, first quarter. Goff comes out, shotgun formation. He's got Montgomery to his right. Sends them Porter in motion to his right. And he's got Amon-Ra St. Brown for about a 10-yard catch and run. No, that's 17. I'm still getting these guys' names right. It's the first time I've watched the Lions all year. I might have watched them one other time, but I know most of the Bills players. I definitely don't know the Lions players at all. Anyone that catches it is St. Brown. Anyone that runs it is Gibbs. Play action fake to Montgomery, and he's sacked by Bernard. My goodness. Coming off the edge right there, untouched. It's going to be 2nd and long for the Bills. Tried to play action fake it to Montgomery, and Bernard just coming untouched off that left side. Bills are sending a lot of pressure on these play action fakes by the Lions. 2nd and 18 for Goff. Sends a wide receiver in motion to his left. 2-step drop, now looking right, and he's caught by St. Brown for about a 3-yard gain, far sideline right. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13 for the Lions. 8:54 left to play, first quarter. Down 7-0. Bills 10-3, Lions 12-1. Goff comes out, empty backfield. 3 wide receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Big drop, looking deep. Now he's flushed and he fumbles the football, picked up by a lineman, and he runs for about a 1-yard gain, but he's sacked. Lions are going to have to punt this football. First 2 drives, Buffalo's defense figuring it out. Ed Oliver on this play, just with a bull rush, and then he strip sacks Jared Goff right there. And if the Bills defense is playing this well with Josh Allen, look out. Here's the punt from about the 28-yard line. It's going to take a Lions bounce down to the 19, picked up. It was a horrible punt, but it took about a 15-yard bounce. Josh Allen's going to get the ball back and see what he can do. 1st and 10 for the Bills. Pistol look for Josh Allen. 2 wide receivers to his left. James Cook, the running back, now he sends him in motion. He's going to play action fake. Big drop looking deep for Josh. All kinds of time. Now he's flushed out to his left. Now he's going to try to make a play, and he does! James Cook, 50! What a play right there by Josh Allen. Just getting out and making something up. My goodness. Left or right? This guy's dangerous. And he's got a cannon for a right arm. Sends Cook out in motion. Now Cook's going to come back. He's going to make his way around. Now kind of runs like a little wheel route. Now he's going to come back towards the middle of the field, and Allen just finds him. And that's not even his. That's his fourth option right there on that play. Good scramble drill right there by James Cook. Single back formation. They're going to hand off to Cook. Good stutter step. He's going to make a guy miss, and he's going to get about 4 yards on that run. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6 from about midfield for the Bills. Leading 7-0. 6:42 left to play, first quarter. Looks like they're bringing in a few more wide receivers in this play. Allen's probably going to be back in the shotgun. And he is. Got James Cook to his left. 2 wide receivers to his right. Looks like Shakir's over there. Now he sends Cook all the way over to his left. Here comes Samuel in motion to his right. Allen, 3-step drop, looking deep. Now looking middle to Shakir on a drag route. Shakir makes a guy miss, gets the first down, and a little bit more. Shakir's so dangerous on those drag routes and man coverage. He's going to get separation. I'm thinking, they lose Stephon Diggs, they lose Gabe Davis, and this guy Shakir steps up, and he's now the number 1 wide receiver. Allen takes the shotgun. He's going to try to run up the middle and slide down. Oh, they hit him late. That could be 15 on Superman. They touched Superman a little late right there. Oh, he's not going to get the call. Tampa 7, Chargers 7. Herbert just threw a touchdown pass. 2nd and 4 from the Bills at the 32 of the Lions. 2 wide receivers to Allen's right. Allen, 2-step drop, looking left. Throws a quick pass out to his tight end for another first down. Looks like Kincaid on this one. Good to see Kincaid back. He's been out, I think, the last 3 games. Allen got hit late on that last play. Kind of got hit late in that chin area. Single back formation for the Bills. Now Allen goes in the shotgun. James Cook right next to him to his left. 1 wide receiver all the way to the far right. They're going to play action fake to Cook. It's a design run for Josh Allen, and he's going to run for about 4 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6 for the Bills. 3:53 left to play, first quarter. Chiefs already won today. Put pressure on the Bills. Now with a 2.5 lead over them for that number 1 seed. Bills have to win today. Put pressure on them. 2nd and 6 for Josh Allen. He's got Cook to his right, sends Shakir in motion to his left. Hand off to Cook. Cook 20. Cook 15. Cook 10. Got a pile of his jersey right there, and he's tackled. It's going to bring up 1st and goal for the Bills. Play right there, and just a little counter right. Fakes like he's going to run left and just at the last second stops on a dime and just runs all the way to the right. I wish the Chiefs need to get some creativity in their run game like that. 1st and goal for the Bills at the 9.5-yard line. Allen shotgun formation, handoff to Cook. Cook 10, dances 5, trying to break tackles, gets to about the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal for the Bills. Here comes Johnson in the game. They changed running back. It's the pistol look. They actually got a fullback in the game as well. Here's the snap handoff to Johnson. Oh, he fakes it. Allen's just going to jump in. Touchdown. He walked right in there and just throws the football to a Bills fan casually. Bills are going to take a 13-0 lead. And he just absolutely came into Detroit and slapped the shit out of them early on. I mean, Jesus. I mean, he could have... Nobody's even touching him. And you could tell that was coming. As soon as they brought that fullback in and they had two guys on that right side, you're like, oh shit, this is going to be a designed run. It was perfectly blocked. Bass, it's up. Extra point is good. 14-0. Buffalo over Detroit. It's an ass whooping early. When are the Lions going to get the ball in the hands of Jahmyr Gibbs? Giving the ball to Montgomery. The Bills kind of know when these play action fakes are coming. I'm just wondering when they're going to start giving the ball to Gibbs, getting the ball into an explosive player like his hands. Shout out to the 3 people watching out there. Lions come out and they hand the ball off. They get the ball in Gibbs' hands, but he's wrapped up for about a 2-yard loss. Bills defense playing phenomenal right now. Offense, phenomenal. Allen, 5 of 6, 100 yards, and he's got a rush TD. 2 rush TDs, actually. Goff, shotgun formation. He's going to throw a little screen out to Gibbs. Gibbs trying to make a guy miss 30. Gibbs make a guy miss 40. That's the play they might have needed to get them going. There's a little screen pass to Gibbs, and really, when he has the ball in his hands, you don't want to blink. He made Bernard miss right there, and then he had a defensive lineman chase him down right there. Good play by that defensive lineman. Who's that? 87, Phillips. Nice play by him. Goff comes out under center. Gibbs, the running back. They're going to hand this ball off to Gibbs. Needs to make a guy miss to the outside. He does. 45-50. Gibbs, first down run. .42 seconds left to play first quarter. Bills up 14-0. Jahmyr Gibbs trying to take this game over for the Lions. Trying to get them a score. Goff, shotgun formation. Gibbs to his right. And looks like a stoppage of play right here. There might be a timeout on the field. I don't know what happened. Oh, are they bringing the ball back? Are they looking at the spot? He might have been about a half yard short of the first down. He stepped out. He stepped out right before the marker. If anything, it's going to be a second. Yeah, it's second and about a half yard. I formation for the Lions. Now they send Laporta out to his left, single back. Sends him in motion to his right. They're going to double pass it back to Goff. Goff's going to look downfield, and he's got St. Brown for about a 30-yard gain, let's say. There's a double pass right there. Montgomery threw it back to Goff, and Goff threw it downfield to St. Brown. The Lions got to go into the bag of tricks. Down 14-0. They got to do anything they can to get down there. It's either Jahmyr Gibbs or, one of these gadget plays to get them to score. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. The Lions are threatening, but they're down 14-0. It's going to be a good game. I feel like they have every show on television now these days is a cop show. Some type of CSI investigator, or FBI, or Goff shotgun formation, three-step drop looking left. Now he's going to throw deep, and it's incomplete. Actually had a wide receiver is just behind him. Looked like he was trying to get Jameson Williams right there. I thought the Browns had a bad record. They're actually 6-8. Shotgun formation for the Lions. They're going to hand off to Gibbs. Full head of steam. 20, 15. Gibbs. First down run. All the way down to the 13-yard line. I'm telling you, Montgomery should not be in this game. This should be Jahmyr Games coming out party right now. He needs to get this ball 25 times, at least. It's not a first and goal yet. They can get a first down still. It's from about the 13-yard line. Shotgun formation for Goff. He's going to hand this ball off to Gibbs, trying to make a guy miss. He's swallowed up for about a yard gain. I mean, they're going to get him. I mean, in between the 20s, they're going to get him a little bit. If they get down inside the red zone, yeah, maybe you throw Montgomery in there. But when you're inside the 20s, Gibbs needs to be in the game. 151 total yards for Buffalo. They're going to throw out to Gibbs, and he's not even looking, not even paying attention. He slipped. He wasn't even ready for the ball. It's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Lions. It's actually a bad pass by Goff. A lot of things went wrong on that play for the Lions. Third and 9 for the Lions. Goff empty formation. 3 wide receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Now changing the play, takes a snap, 3-step drop, looking middle. Now he's flush, trying to run, throws. It's caught, dives out. It's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown for the Lions. Good play right there by Goff. He almost passed the line, scrimmage, stayed in front of it, and was able to find Benford, who was wide open, just ran probably about 2 yards and then jumped for the touchdown. Who's that? Patrick, he actually found. I don't know why I said Benford. That's exactly what the Lions needed. They needed that, and they needed to get Gibbs in the ball game. And they did that double pass too that got him a bunch of yards. Now, if they could just somehow stop Josh Allen, it's so hard to do. You almost give him a little bit of a head start with this 14-7 lead, and then he gets the ball at the half, too. He's so hard to stop. It's so hard to get the Bills off the field that you're almost like, well, shit. Is 7 enough for them to win this game? I'm beginning to think the only way to beat Josh Allen is one of his guys is going to have to fumble the football, or like that block punt last week, a muff punt, something like that, where it's not he has nothing to do with it. the 3rd and 5 that he had earlier in the game, he's been doing that all year. Pat had a year. I think it was Pat's. I want to say it was his first year. He just kind of came in and took the league by storm. He was doing some crazy shit out there. Left-handed passes, no lookers and stuff like that. And I feel like Pat doesn't do that much anymore. Doesn't do like the off script type of plays as much. I mean, you'll see it maybe once or twice from him now, but Josh Allen has really kind of took over the quarterback where, he's making shit up out there. The backyard type of player. And that's Josh Allen. That's not Patrick Mahomes anymore. Mahomes has kind of turned into a manager of the game. Let's not lose the game. We're just gonna win this thing. We don't need to blow them out. We'll chill and hopefully they'll beat themselves because we're not gonna beat ourselves. And I'm okay with that. I really am. I mean, they've won last year the exact same way. Last year on offense, they were hard to watch too as well. And their defense bailed them out last year, and looks like they're gonna bail them out again this year too in the playoffs. So if they get if they get that home game in Arrowhead, those games, look out. Look out for the three-peat. I mean, the way the Lions have looked, I mean, they look good this last drive, but here's Josh Allen, comes out under center. He's got Johnson, the running back. Sends Samuel in motion to his right. They're going to hand the ball off to, it's actually Davis in the game. Flag on the play. They hand the ball off to Davis for about a 4-yard gain. I'm not sure. Are they going to call holding on the Lions on this play or holding on Buffalo? Yeah, it's going to be holding on the Bills. Well, that's one way to stop them, back them up 10 yards. They got an injured Lions player down on the field. First and 20 for the Bills. Allen comes out shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to his right. Now Shakir comes in motion. 2-step drop, they're showing blitz. They do. Allen, deep drop, throws. He's got Kincaid for about a 19-yard gain. Actually make that Dawson Knox. Philly goes up 10-3 on Pittsburgh. I forgot Pittsburgh's got 10 wins too. Bills are going to hand this ball off to Davis, and he's got the first down. $12:19 left to play second quarter. Bills up 14-7. First and 10. Allen comes out under center. James Cook, the running back, he sends Knox in motion to his left. Play action fake, big drop. Now looks out to the flat to Kincaid, and he's got him for about a 5-yard gain. Second and 6 for the Bills. Allen, 7 of 8, 123 yards, 15 rush yards, 2 TDs. 45-yard line, handoff to Cook. Cook dances, he's fighting, barrels his way. He's going to get about 4 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2 for the Bills. They had a 1st and 20, and Allen's able to find Knox on just a little crossing route by the tight end right there, and he's wide open. Third and 2 for the Bills. Shotgun formation for Allen. He's got Johnson to his right. 3 wide receivers over there as well. Takes a snap. 3-step drop, looking middle. Now looking deep. And it's high, intended for Knox on that play. No, actually make that Kincaid. He had him open. I'm surprised they threw that football right there. They could have just ran that, and he had a lane. Allen could have just ran that right up the gut right there. He had a chance if he'd have done that. That ball was high. I'm not sure if the linebacker got a hand on that. And the Bills are going for it right at midfield on a 4th and 2. Allen, empty backfield. Let's see if they're just going to draw him off sides. They don't. He takes a snap. Drop. He's going to throw deep. And he's got Johnson. 30, 25. Tackled about the 20-yard line. Insane. Unreal. This guy's making throws like that on 4th and 2. Oh, my goodness. Josh Allen. Nothing phases this guy. Wow. Sends Johnson out in motion. Like, okay, all right. Now I got him out there if I need him. The Bills got everyone on the line of scrimmage, and Johnson just runs a wheel route. Another wheel route, this time to the other side of the field. And he's got about 50 yards already receiving. Pistol look for the Bills at the 20-yard line in the red zone. And they're going to hand this ball off to Davis. Davis spins his way for about 7 yards. Too good. Can't beat that. That's just good. And if they're going for it on 4th and 2 like that from the 50, they don't fear anything the Lions bring at them today. I'll just tell you that. This team looks like it's on a mission. I mean, last week could have been a fluke. Allen, shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to his left. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look to throw it out in the flat. Looks like a designed little screen out there. He had a blocker, and it's going to be a 1st down. This time to Johnson on a pass. Threw it out in the flat and had an offensive lineman running out there. I mean, not to get an illegal man downfield or blocking before the pass to even get there. I mean, the Bills got this shit figured out. Because usually a lineman's running upfield to block, but no, he's just running parallel right there, waiting for the guy to catch the pass. Allen, shotgun formation, sends Shakir in motion to his left. Samuel over there as well. He's going to hand off to Cook. Cook, walk-in touchdown, James Cook. Bills are going to go up 20-7. And they look unstoppable right now. They had a 1st and 20. Allen on that 1st down, he hit Knox for about a 19-yard gain. And then he hits Knox for a big gain. And then he hits Johnson on a wheel route, which was wide open on 4th down. Anybody he wants out there, he can hit. And, you think, well, Gabe Davis, Stephon Diggs, who? I mean, he's making guys like Johnson, Davis, Samuel, Shakir. I mean, Shakir was good already, but I mean now he's looks like a number one receiver. Um, Keon Coleman's coming into his own. James Cook looks like one of the best running backs in the league. He's running like Le'Veon Bell did with the Steelers back in the day. Every time he gets the ball, he's so patient. He just jumps, cuts back. He's watching where everyone's at. Okay, I can run, use my speed to get to the outside, and that's what he does. Or, he could do what he did a few weeks ago. He took like an 80-yard run to the house. Um, all three possessions for the Bills, they've scored touchdowns, and the Lions, they used Jahmyr Gibbs a lot on that last drive. They even had to throw in a double pass as well. I think the Bills just got to stay true to what they're playing, and they're going to get some stops out there. I mean, that double pass, they used that pretty early on in the game. I'm sure if you were to ask Campbell, he would say, I didn't want to really use that in the first quarter. I would have liked to use that in the middle of the game or something like that. Now they gave up their gadget play. I mean, what else can they do, really? Fake a punt or something like that? Yeah, for these last two touchdowns the Bills had, I mean, the Lions haven't even touched them while they're going in. I mean, they could have just like backpedaled into the end zone. Like Tyreek Hill, I'm not sure if anyone remembers where you'd catch a long pass and outrun everyone, and then kind of just turn around and watch everyone start running to him. Just shit like that. The and I thought the Lions' defense was better than this, and I guess not. They've given up a lot of points this season. Goff's just got to get rid of this football a little bit quicker. They're blitzing. When he goes under center, they're kind of, all right, we're gonna blitz every time he goes under center, and we're not even gonna give him a chance to play action this football. So they've been doing that. I think he needs to go out of shotgun and start getting rid of the ball quick. The play actions aren't working. Still give the ball to Gibbs. Montgomery, he can play, but not as much. Gibbs needs to be out there at least 80% of the snaps. He's just going to give them their best option to get a big play or something like that. Goff's going to come out under center, single back formation, and Montgomery is the running back. They're going to play action fake. Goff's looking deep, and he's got his wide receiver, it's Jamison Williams, for about a 15-yard gain. First and 10 for the Lions. Big play right there. They could have called holding right there on the Lions. They had a free rusher, the Bills did, but it looked like one of their linemen tackled them. They're down 21 nothing. I'm not sure they're going to call that. Single back formation for Goff. Montgomery, the running back, he sends St. Brown in motion to his left. Hand off to Montgomery, breaks a tackle, barrels over a guy, and it's going to be about a 3-yard gain. So they went with Montgomery the first drive. They went with Gibbs the the second drive, I believe. Now they're going with Montgomery again. Goff shotgun formation. Sends St. Brown in motion to his right. They get it off to St. Brown, and he's tackled for about a 4-yard gain. Just one of those quick passes. St. Brown's running in motion, and he just looks back for the ball, and Goff gets rid of it. It's another quick pass right there. That's what I wanted him to do. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4, and they need to get Jahmyr Gibbs in the game right here. This could be 4-down territory for them if they don't get this 3rd down. 3rd and 4 for Goff. Sends Laporta in motion to his left. Low snap, gets it, and Montgomery's going to be tackled short for about a no gain. Let's see what they do. They're staying out on the field. Big play in this game. Bills can really take over if they force a stop right here. The way that they've been moving the football. 6 minutes left to play, second quarter. 4th and 4 for the Lions. Big play in this game at the 46-yard line. Goff shotgun formation. Sends Laporta in motion to his left. 3-step drop, looking middle, and he's got St. Brown. 30. Makes a guy miss, 25. And he's going to be tackled out of bounds. Big play right there for the Lions. They needed that one. Missing Douglas is going to hurt for the Bills today. That's Lewis. He doesn't really play that position. I haven't seen Lewis out here that much this year. Lions come out I formation at the 26-yard line of the Bills. St. Brown to his right. Hand off to Gibbs. Gibbs off tackle. And he's spun down for about a 1-yard gain. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9 for the Lions. Damn, since 2021, 12 fake punt attempts for the Lions. Shotgun formation for Goff. Gibbs to his right. Takes a snap. Big drop. Now looking right. And it's low. Low for Patrick. It's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 10. They'd like to get one more first down right here. They could chip a little bit more clock. Even if they get this field goal, the Bills are going to still have about 4 minutes left to go down and get some more points. And then they get the ball at half, too. Lions got to get a touchdown right here. They have to. Ball's at the 25-yard line. Shotgun formation for Goff. Gibbs to his left. Sends Jamison in motion to his right. Big drop for Goff. Looking left, now looking middle. Now he's going to be flushed out to his left, trying to make a play. Now he's going to run 20. Now he's going to be tackled out of bounds at about the 19-yard line. It's going to be a first down run for Jared Goff. Big play right there. On a 4th and 4 and a 3rd and 10. Jared Goff. The play to St. Brown was money. That's ball game on the line right there. Early in the second half, 6 minutes left to play. You got a ball game now. You're going to give Allen the ball back at the 50-yard line if you don't get it. Goff comes out, I formation. Wide receiver on each side. Sends Laporta in motion to his left. They're going to hand the ball off to Gibbs. Gibbs trying to use his speed to get to the outside. Cuts back in, and he's going to be tackled for about a 6-yard gain. Jahmyr Gibbs. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4 from the 9-yard line. Fun player to watch, Jahmyr Gibbs. .320 left to play, second quarter. Buffalo up 21-7. 2nd and 4 from the 9-yard line. Jared Goff, single back formation. Gibbs the running back. They're going to play action fake to Gibbs. He's going to roll out to his left, throw to a lineman who's wide open. Skipper, touchdown. Big man touchdown for the Lions. It's a big man right there. Skipper. Danny Skipper. No, everybody bid on that play action fake to Gibbs. What a play fake by Goff. I didn't think he was going to make it. He was so wide open, and he had about 5 yards left to run, and then the defense was catching up to him so quick. Got in there, though. 21-14 Bills. 3 minutes left to play second quarter. So Allen's going to have 3 minutes. He's going to have to go 70 yards. He's got 3 minutes, and then they get the ball at the half. See if the Bills can hit him with a rope-a-dope here. He's going to fake the pitch out to Cook, roll out to his right. Allen trying to make a play, all kinds of time, looking deep, throws deep, fires! Caught by Samuel! Amazing! 10-yard line! Fighting! Amazing! This guy's insane! He's telling him Samuel where to go and everything. Oh, come on! Come on! What's the flag on the play? Oh, man, don't tell me they're going to take that away. Looks like they're going to call offsides maybe or something. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Oh, I didn't see that. Allen just got all kinds of time, and then he's telling the receiver where to go. He says, come on, run a go route. Just throws a jump pass about 60 yards in the air, and then hits him helmet to helmet. Another 15 added on to that. Keon Coleman. Too good. You're thinking, oh, the Lions, man, they're coming back a little bit. Allen, pistol formation. He's going to hand this ball off to Cook. Cook stiff arms the guy. He's fighting, and he's down about the 2-yard line. Well, they touched him this time. Branching, looks like somebody for the Bills got tangled up. They're getting into it. Allen trying to separate him. I got to gather myself after that bomb by Allen. That was insane. That's going to bring up the 2-minute warning. Wow. I wish I could go back and look at that play. So he fakes the pitch to Cook. Everyone's going left. He's basically by himself to the right. I'm assuming these wide receivers are crossing. At some point, Coleman stops, and now he's on a scramble drill. And then Allen tells him to go. Allen's telling him to go. Get towards the end zone like that. And then Allen all of a sudden just throws a jump pass. I'm talking, he's about this high off the ground, and he throws about a 60-yard pass in the air, and it's perfect to Coleman, who catches it, and then the job he does to fight all the way down to about the 3-yard line. It's just, it's something that Josh Allen has that maybe only like 4 or 5 people in the ever all time have had. It's just this ability to make something out of nothing. And it's pretty special to watch. Anytime I get a chance, I'll always watch Josh Allen. If I don't do a play-by-play, or if I'm not on here, I'm going to be just watching him as a fan and don't have a bad thing to say about the guy. It's a shame that he's on Buffalo and that's a rivalry now, but it doesn't have to be ugly. The rivalries can have respect towards it, and you don't see a lot of respect rivalries these days. It's got to be ugly between fan bases. It doesn't have to be like that. The Bills know they're a really good team. They know that the Chiefs have gotten extremely lucky, and they know that this is their year. And games like this, it's plays like that that lead me to believe that they're right. So, what the Chiefs are going to have to do against a team like Buffalo is they're going to have to force turnovers, and they're not going to come from Josh Allen. I don't believe that. They're going to have to get some fumbles. They're going to have to get some block punts. It's going to be have to be special teams. They're going to have to get a punt return for a touchdown. I mean, it's going to have to come from something that hasn't happened yet this year. So, well, actually, they're back from commercial. Bills single back formation. He's going to hand this ball. No, he's going to play action fake and throw to the side, and it's caught by, looks like Samuel about the half-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal. I'm surprised he threw that football. He might have had a lane to run that. And now if you don't get this, do you go for it right here on 4th down, or do you kick the field goal? Because then the Lions are going to have a minute 53 or about a minute 40 to score. This could work out against the Bills. I mean, they're going to have to score this touchdown right here. It's almost like that bomb, put a lot of time on the clock left for the Lions. And yeah, they're right at the 1 yard line right here. This is going to be at least a sneak. They're getting 4 down right here. One of these plays, they don't have to sneak it right here. They know they're going to get the touchdown with the sneak. You could play action, fake it, and get Allen to roll out, and he could walk in for a touchdown. You could do something like that. And it looks like they're in 4 down. They got 2 plays. He's in an empty backfield in a shotgun formation. Since Samuel in motion to his right, just throws it up, and it's going to be incomplete, but it offsides on the Lions. They tried to jump the snap count. I think their first play, they're going to pass, and then they're obviously going to go for it on 4th down. It's going to be a sneak. This will be a pass again. You just you can't take a sack. Allen, he won't take a sack. The worst thing that could happen is if you hold. But I think he's going to get rid of this ball quick, and there won't even be an opportunity for a hold or anything like that. I mean, he almost had that touchdown pass right there. He just lobbed it up to either Davis or Johnson, and it was almost a perfect pass. And I mean, he's got guys all in his face that are offsides and everything. The Lions are cheating, and Allen can still beat them. Oh, they actually called offsides on the Bills right there? Or wow, all the way back to the 6. Allen takes his snap, looking. He's going to throw. Whoa. And it's tipped and incomplete. He's looking for Shakir right there. This could work against Buffalo. They're going to have to kick this field goal. It's going to be 24-14. And then the Lions are going to have almost 2 minutes left to come down and score. Worst case scenario, they could go in this locker room 24-21. And that bomb could have worked against them because they couldn't, take the time off that clock. The bomb, it's just a shame that they weren't able to get that touchdown. And I thought the Lions were offsides. They ended up calling offsides on the Bills on that play. It looked like the Lions tried to jump the snap count. But they actually brought the Bills back 5 yards. So he's back from the 6, and he goes back in the shotgun and tries to roll out to his right, tries to throw across his body, and the Lions finally make a play on defense. But that's just a shame how that drive turned out. I don't know. They were keeping the offense on the field on this 4th and goal from the 6, but just just me being just thinking smart, obviously they're going to kick the field goal right here, but the way it's going today in these teams, they're going for it now on these fourth downs. Yeah, now the Lions are going to have about a minute with this kickoff. About a minute 40 to go downfield and at least score. And I think they don't have to be in four down territory. If they get it down and nothing works out, they're about at the 25-yard line. Yeah, kick the field goal. Take this at least one score into the locker room. But yeah, the Bills get the ball at the half. So this stop by the Lions was huge. The 4th and 4, going for it. Seems like a long time ago now. And then Goff had a 3rd and 10 run where something just didn't. He just kind of ran to the left and things just opened up. I think they were in man coverage and everyone's looking at the wide receiver and Goff basically runs free to the left hand side. And they're actually bringing the card out right now for a Lions player. I don't know. The whole team's on the field right now for the Lions, so somebody's hurt big time for them. I'm not sure who is down for the Lions. Somebody got injured for the Lions. I wasn't sure. It was a defensive back. Khalil Dorsey. Something happened to him. I think it was like a spine injury or something. They had to take his helmet off, take his face mask off. Oh no, Bass missed the field goal. Just like Buckner early, Bass misses an easy gimme field goal. And the Buffalo Bills still have a 7-point lead and they give the ball back to the Lions. Oh no. Bass missed that easy one. Buckner missed one earlier today too. It was to the exactly opposite side. First and 10 for the Lions. Minute 43 left to play, second quarter. Bills up 21-14. Goff, shotgun formation from the 20-yard line. Sends St. Brown in motion to his right. 3 wide receivers over there. Goff takes a snap. 3-step drop, looking middle, and he's got Laporta. Laporta all the way down to the 45-yard line, fighting. And he's down to the 47, actually. Lions in hurry-up mode. Minute 28 left to play, second quarter. First and 10 at the 43-yard line. Goff, shotgun formation, takes a snap, 2-step drop, looking left. He's got his wide receiver, St. Brown, and he's wrapped out of bounds. Forget the number 7 on the Bills, but he's really good. I forget his name. 2nd and 2 for the Lions. Minute 16 left to play, second quarter. Trying to tie this game up. Goff, shotgun formation, Gibbs the running back. Sends a tight end in motion to his right. Takes a snap, now looking left. Looks middle, and he's got his wide receiver, St. Brown. On a little post route to the middle of the field. It's going to be about a 17-yard gain. Hurry up mode for the Lions. Minute left to play, second quarter. 1 timeout left. 34-yard line of Buffalo. Goff, shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to his right. Takes a snap. 3-step drop. Now he's going to look out to the flat, and it's incomplete. Good job by Gibbs not to catch that football because it would have been about a 5-yard loss. They're about in field goal range right now. I don't know who their kicker is. I think it's McManus. He's got a pretty big leg, so. Goff, shotgun formation. He's got Laporta and St. Brown to his right. Takes a snap. He's looking middle, and it's caught, but it's popped, and it's incomplete. Nice hit right there by 7 on St. Brown. Johnson. That guy's probably one of the best slot corners in the league. He's really good at staying with guys. He just put his helmet right on the ball right there. St. Brown should have caught it, but the hit made him force it loose. 3rd and 10 for the Lions. At the 34-yard line. Goff shotgun formation. He's got Gibbs to his left. Takes a snap. 3-step drop. Now looking middle. Oh, and it's dropped by St. Brown. Should have had it at about the 20-yard line. I mean, they're right at the field goal range right now. Goff's pissed. He should have caught that ball. Oh, it was a perfect pass. It was low, but he should have caught it. Jake Bates. He's made a 58-yarder this year. 52-yarder. It's up, and it's way off to the left. Shankopotamus, Jake Bates. My goodness. Now he gives the ball back to Josh Allen with 36 seconds left and 2 timeouts. Might as well be an eternity. Goodness. Jake Bates. Shanked that one into the 3rd row. Golden opportunity wasted by the Lions. That looked like something they do a few years ago, huh? That looked like my driver off the tee. It looks like it's going straight, and then all of a sudden at the last minute it starts going towards the freeway. Allen, shotgun formation from the 41-yard line. He's got, looks like Davis to his left. Takes a snap, 4-step drop, now looking deep, looking middle. He might be sacked, and he gets rid of it. Smart play right there just to get rid of it. He was going to get sacked. 31 seconds left in this second quarter. Did they throw a flag? Oh, they might get him for grounding right here. Wow, he's human. He's human. He made a mistake. My goodness. They got him. They finally sacked him. So is this on? It might be on the Lions, actually. They're talking to McDermott. Oh, and he might be challenging if somebody was in the area. Now he's still in the pocket, and he's wrapped up, and right when he's about to get sacked, he just throws the ball down. It is going to be intentional grounding. And it's a loss of 10 seconds. Ooh, that's a killer right there. 10-yard loss of 10 seconds. Wow. That's right, because if it's in the last 2 minutes, it's a lost 10 seconds on the clock. The Bills are probably just going to run this football out, I'm assuming. Allen, empty backfield, takes a snap, 2-step drop, now looking middle. He's got Kincaid, 45. He's almost at midfield. Tackled about the 46-yard line. Bills are going to call a timeout. 12 seconds left. You want to get, let's see, they got probably a chance for about one play right here. You don't need to get it to the sideline. You can still work middle of the field. You want to get about, I'd say about 20 yards right here. They're about at the 46-yard line. They're not in Lions territory yet. And it's 3rd and 7, so they got to get this. They're going to have to get more than 7 right here, obviously. He's going to take a big drop back and look for Kincaid or Knox right here, I'm assuming. Shotgun formation for Allen. Takes a snap. 3-step drop. Now looking left, and he's got Shakir right at the first down. They're going to have to call timeout. I think he got the first down. Yeah, it's right at the marker. Bills are going to get this football. Oh, it might be 1 yard short, actually. This might be 4th and 1 at the 47-yard line. They might have to try a Hail Mary attempt right here. Yep, that's what it's going to have to be. They got about 10 yards to get it into Bass territory. It's not going to be enough time. Allen, empty backfield, 3 wide receivers to his left. Allen takes the snap. Big drop, looking deep. Fires. And it's incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He's looking for Kincaid on a crossing route right there. Yeah, there was no chance on that play. Good coverage right there. 2 seconds left, second quarter. Allen's just going to have to make something up right here. Just throw it up. And the Lions are going to be lucky to go into this locker room only down 7. Because they should be, Bills should be up by way more in this game. Allen, empty backfield, shotgun formation, Hail Mary attempt coming up. And actually, they're just going to throw it to Shakir out to the flat, and he's going to get about 7 yards right there. Take this into the half. Bills up 21-14 in Detroit. A little fight on the sideline. And the crazy turn of events that happened was the bomb that happened. They got it down to the red zone, and it didn't end up hurting any team at all. But what ended up happening is that the Bills got it in a goal line situation. Had a play where they brought it back 5 yards, and I thought they were so close to the end zone. They went back into a shotgun on that play that was called a penalty. Allen could have just very easily just snuck it in the end zone. But what I was thinking was they had 2 plays on their mind. They were in 4 down. First play, they were going to throw it. The second play, they were going to sneak it in. And it ended up coming back to hurt them. It really came back to hurt them because they ended up getting a penalty on that third and goal at the inches line. And that brought him back to the 6. Allen tries to roll out, throw across his body, tries to make something happen, and it ends up being incomplete. The Lions get the ball back and move the ball down the field. Bates ends up shanking this thing into the 3rd row. And it just doesn't end up happening, but it kind of just killed momentum of the whole game because Buffalo is really just running over the Lions so far, and that that series of events happens, and now this is possibly going to be a close game coming into the second half. Something to look forward to was that events right before the end of the second quarter. Wow, pretty unfortunate term of events for Buffalo to end that first half, but they played phenomenal. Their first three drives, I mean, they could do anything they wanted to out there. That fourth drive, you know, he throws the bomb down there. It gives the Lions a little bit more time. I'm not sure. A few things happen. I explained it right before the half, but basically, they're not able to get the touchdown. Bass misses the field goal. You're thinking, okay, they're going to go up at least 2 scores going into the half. But now, Lions get the ball back. They miss a field goal, and now we're going into the third quarter. Bills are going to get the ball to start, but they probably should be up 14 points. And all the kickoffs today have been touchbacks. None of the, I don't think they've had a chance to return one all game today. In the Chiefs-Browns game, the Browns were returning them all game. Third game this year where the Lions have been trailing at the half. Bills come out I formation for Josh Allen. He's going to hand this ball off to Johnson, who's going to fight forward for about 6 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5 for Buffalo. Allen, 14 and 19, 254 yards, 2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns rushing. And Goff is 12 of 20, 161 yards, and 2 touchdowns for him passing. For the Lions, the reason why the Lions are in this game, the 4th and 4 to St. Brown, remember that play, and then the 3rd and 10, Jared Goff run. Allen takes a shotgun snap, 2-step drop, now getting out to his right, throws, and he's got Johnson. Man, this guy's been money all game catching the ball. He's got to have about 120 yards. Wheel routes, seam routes. That's a running back. Josh Allen just kind of buying as much time as he can right there. Holding on the defense. They're going to decline that. It's going to be first down for Buffalo. And they're right back to where they started, right when they started this game. And it's Johnson out of the backfield. He just running free. Just, it's obviously not designed at all. And Allen just sees him. Hand off to Cook. Cook right up the middle. And he's going to get about 6 yards. They're at about the 40-yard line of Detroit. 13:43 left to play, third quarter just underway. 2nd and 4 for the Bills. Allen comes out, shotgun formation. He's got 3 wide receivers to his right. He's going to hand the ball off to Cook, who dances forward, 40, 30. James Cook, 20. James Cook, 10, 5. Touchdown! James Cook. They tried to tackle him by his dreadlocks right there. Actually, one of the defenders grabbed it, almost wrapped him down by his hair, but he's able to fight free. I don't know if he ripped one out right there. Oh, he got a handful of them, and his head went back like that. That happened to Polamalu one time. He intercepted a pass, and then Larry Johnson grabbed his hair and brought him down that way. It's a vicious tackle. Bills go up 27-14. Now 28-14. And really, the score should be 35-14 14, 31, 14 at this point. They just got a little bit unlucky there at the end of the first half. But yeah, they're right back to where they started. Allen's doing anything he wants, and Cook's running the ball that well. And now James Cook, in my opinion, this guy's probably the best. He's going to be the best running back in the league here in a few years. You got Derrick Henry and Taylor and Barkley, but slowly, I mean, James Cook, he's a home run hitter. He can run inside the tackles too as well. Yeah, it's just scary what the Bills are going to be doing in the future. Here's where it can get scary for a team facing the Bills in the playoffs, because if Cook's running the ball this well, then they can switch it up in the playoffs. I mean, Cook can catch too. Johnson can run the ball. You won't know what they're doing. Lions come out in single back formation. They're going to hand the ball off to Montgomery, and he's going to get about 1 yard. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 from the 31-yard line. Chargers are up 17-13 in that game. Single back formation for the Lions. They're going to pitch it out to Gibbs. Gibbs 20, and he's tackled out of bounds for about a 4-yard gain. They couldn't get to the outside right there. Benford and Johnson were out there. Kind of pushed him out of bounds. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for the Lions. And Goff is going to be sacked. It's going to bring up 4th down. Lions are going to have to punt. Yeah, Goff had nobody there. They were like, that pocket collapsed before he could even do anything. Takes the punt at the 20. And he's going to be tackled at about the 21-yard line. Flag on the play. They're probably going to get Buffalo right here for like a block in the back. It's going to knock them back. They're going to be about at the 11-yard line. It's going to, if they can score right here, they can break this game wide open. I don't think that the Lions will be able to recover. Well, now when you got Johnson in the game, they think they're going to pass. So I'm pretty sure this drive, you probably want to put Johnson in the game and start running the football just to kind of mix things up. Or you just give the ball to Cook, who's been running the ball phenomenal. The Bills can really do anything they want right now with the football. I'm trying to think so Johnson now has about 120 yards receiving. Cook's probably got 100 yards rushing. And, when they get into the playoffs, they can kind of switch things up. They can have those guys come in and thinking, they're going to pass with Johnson. He's a good pass catcher, but they can run the football with him just as well. And that's why this offense is scary. Because they don't have to call these plays in the playoffs. I was thinking before this game even started, I thought the Chiefs might have a great chance to go up 3 games, but just the way the Buffalo is playing today, I don't think it's going to happen. Bills come back out single back formation. They're going to hand the ball off to Davis. Cuts back right. He's fighting for about a yard gain. $11 minutes left to play, 3rd quarter. Bills on a 2nd and 8 from the 13-yard line. Up 28-14. Allen, shotgun formation. He's got Davis to his left. 3 wide receivers to his right. Allen takes a snap. 3-step drop looking towards the flat to Davis. He's got him. Needs to make one guy miss, and he jumps out for the 1st down. Nice play by 22 right there. They even got that guy too as well. Three running backs that are really good. That probably could start for any team right now. I know 22 could play for the Chiefs. That's for sure. 26, man, we could use a guy like that. 10 minutes left to play, third quarter. First and 10 for the Bills. Allen shotgun formation. Shakir and Mac Hollins to his left. Fakes the quick pass to the left. Now he breaks a tackle. 20, 25, 30. Allen, first down run. He made a guy miss right there. He tried to throw a little quick pass out to Mac Hollins. It wasn't there. The Lions kind of jumped the route. He's got one guy to miss, and he makes that guy miss, and then he's free for about a 11-yard run. Pasquale right there. He had a chance. He was one-on-one with Allen. And Allen's just as big as him, so he kind of just threw him off of him. He actually just made a miss. Pistol look for the Bills. It looked like the Lions jumped off sides, and Allen's just going to dirt it. They're not going to call the flag. Looked like somebody jumped early. Second and 10 for Buffalo. Allen shotgun formation. He's got Davis to his left. Shakir and looks like Amari Cooper. He's going to run middle. He's free, makes a guy miss. 40, slides down. First down, Josh Allen. So hard to stop. I'm not sure if that was like a designed run or what, but he just took the snap and just bailed. Oh, and that coach is getting in. Turner missed the tackle right there. That coach was getting into his ass, screaming right in his ear. Single back formation for the Bills. They're going to hand this ball off to Davis, trying to get to the outside and can't bounce it out there. Good tackle right there by the Lions. It's about a 3-yard loss. Oh, actually a 2-yard loss. Second and 12. Lions can't go down three scores. They got to get a stop right here. 8 minutes left to play, third quarter. Down 28-14. Second and 12 for the Bills at the 40-yard line. Allen shotgun formation sends Mac Hollins to his right. Now he's going to just throw it up, and it's out of bounds. Try to just throw it up for Mac Hollins right there. It's going to be third and 12. Can the Lions get off the field? This might be the best third down quarterback season I've seen of all time. Third and whatever. Whatever the down and distance is on third down, this guy has found a way all season. Every time I watched him. Allen shotgun formation. Takes a snap. Big drop. Looking deep. And he throws and he's got Shakir for about a 7-yard gain. He's going to be about 5 yards short. That missed run opportunity was big when they got that 2-yard loss. It's going to bring up 4th and 5. I think the Bills got to punt it right here. I mean, they could go for it, and chances are they do get it. But, I mean, being up 14 points, do you take that risk? Man, McNeil is he's injured, but he's pissed that he's injured. Usually you see a guy that mad, and he's mad at like a teammate or like a coach, or this guy's mad at nobody. Buffalo's got to punt it at the 45-yard line. Lions go for the block. They almost get it. And it takes a good bounce, and the Buffalo's going to pin it down at the 4-yard line. Good punt right there by Martin. Lions got to go 96 yards, score a touchdown, and then get it to one possession. It's going to be tough. There's a lot of time left, 7 minutes left to go. Lions got to go 96 yards right here. Single back formation, Goff play action fake, back of his own end zone. He's going to throw out to Montgomery, 10, makes the guy miss, and he's going to get about 15 yards right there on a good first down catch by Montgomery. It was a play action fake, and Montgomery just went out to the flat, and he's wide open. Nobody's got him accounted for, and he makes Milano miss right at the first down marker. Goff under center, play action fake, steps up in the pocket, throws to Montgomery, good catch. Barrels over a Bills defender. It's going to be about an 11-yard catch and run. Another first down from Montgomery. Back-to-back first downs for the Lions. Goff had to make a play right there. He had to step up in the pocket. It collapsed on him pretty early, and Montgomery ran into Milano right there. That was a collision. Goff under center. St. Brown in motion to his left. Takes a big drop. Throws out to Montgomery again in the backfield. And he's tackled for about a 3-yard gain. Marty Gillespie. Who's that guy? Never seen that guy before. That must be the Lions' Taylor Swift. Marty Gillespie. Goff shotgun formation, takes a snap, big drop now, looking middle deep, and it's caught by St. Brown. He drops it. Is that a fumble? It looks like it's going to be a fumble, and the Bills recover it. I'm not sure what's going to be called on this play. Is it going to be incomplete? St. Brown clearly, he caught it and he made a move. It's going to be face mask on the Lions. But did he catch this football? Do the Bills challenge this and say, hey, oh yeah, obviously that's a bad face mask. Good call, but the Lions offensive lineman has his whole hand in the face mask. That's clearly a catch and a fumble. This should be the Buffalo Bills football. Who got it? Yeah, this is Buffalo's football for sure. They're getting screwed right now. St. Brown catches his football. He takes 2 steps. And then it's batted out. Bills clearly recover the football, and they called it an incomplete catch on the field. This isn't good. I'm trying to read. Oh wow! They called it Buffalo's ball. It is a catch, and they reviewed it. Wow, that's huge. Yeah, St. Brown caught the football clearly, takes 2 steps. Now the ball's going like this in his hands. He's going up and down with it, but he's clearly got it. And then it's just popped out right there, and Milano grabs it. Yep, that's a good call. They were looking for any way they could help the Lions out right there, but I mean, you can't. I mean, that's clearly a catch, clearly a fumble. And the Bills get this football at the 40-yard line of Detroit, up 14. Really they could put this game away right here. Take a chunk of this clock off of this third quarter, get this thing into the fourth quarter, score a touchdown, send these Lions fans home. Send them home 12-2. Yeah, the Lions, they look pretty good all year until they played one of these AFC powerhouses. And then when they played one of these AFC powerhouses, they didn't look that great. Allen, big drop, shotgun formation. He's going to throw out to Samuel, and it's low. Five minutes left to play, third quarter. Bills up 28-14. 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line of Detroit. Allen, shotgun formation. He's got Cook to his left. Sent Shakir over there as well. 3 wide receivers to his left. Allen hands the ball off to Cook. Cook dances, and he's going to get about 8 yards right up the middle. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 from the 32-yard line. Damn, Buffalo's almost doubled them in yards. 440 total yards, 227 for the Lions. Hand off to Cook. Cook dances, fights, all the way down to the 10-yard line. James Cook. There's that guy again right next to the red zone. It's going to be either Cook or Allen that scores this touchdown. First and goal for the Bills. 3:49 left to play, third quarter. Allen shotgun formation. Big package. And he's going to hand the ball off. No, he's going to keep it, try to flip it, makes a guy miss, and get out of bounds at the 5-yard line. He did all he could right there. He's pump faking, trying to pitch it behind him, and it bought him a little bit of time where he's able to run out of bounds right there. There is a flag on the play, though. They might get them for holding. It's actually on the Lions. Personal foul. Chop block. Wow, chop block on the defense? Wow. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen that one on the defense before. He just went low. They called chop block on that. It's going to be half the distance now. Bills are going to have this ball first and goal at the 5-yard line. Allen, single back formation. Cook, the running back. Sent Shakir in motion to his left. Allen takes a snap, fakes the pitch. Now he's going to give it to Shakir. He's going to walk in the end zone. Any way possible. If it's not Cook, if it's not Allen, it's Khalil Shakir. This time he's coming in motion on like an end around, and they fake the pitch to Cook and just kind of Little toss to, it's actually a really good design right there. He gets rid of it really quick. And Shakir's got a path to the end zone. I think you'll see a lot more teams trying that play out. Because, you know, a lot of teams do that end around where they just pitch it to the guy as he's coming around. This one was different. I mean, he kind of set it up with that pitch, and then it's almost like he threw it off to his. That was just a pretty play right there on the goal line. Bills are up 35-14. Yeah, they look like they're going to win this game comfortably. And they're going to go to 11-3. The Chiefs are going to be 13-1. With a banged up Patrick Mahomes. And they got to play 3 straight playoff teams. The Texans, the Steelers, and the Broncos. And yeah, you don't know if Mahomes is even going to play next week. Matter of fact, let me check that right now. Let's see if he got X-rays on that ankle. Yeah, I don't think Mahomes is going to be able to play next week. They're on a short week as well. They got to play the Texans on Saturday. And he's got to get that ankle ready by then. I don't think he should play at all. Yeah, there's nothing about it right now on about anything about his ankle or X-rays or MRIs or. That's pretty much going to aggravate him the rest of the year, I bet. He's not going to be 100% healthy. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, who left today's game early with their right ankle injury, is considered to be week-to-week, sources say, based on the preliminary diagnosis. X-rays were negative. More tests and info coming on Monday. Listen, his ankle might be okay, but I think the Chiefs should hold him out with this game coming up against the Texans. Lions are going to come out, single back formation, play action, fake for Goff, and he's high to Laporta. $3:25 left to play, third quarter. Lions got to come out and do something. I mean, those play action fakes aren't fooling anyone now that you're down 21 points. Goff, shotgun formation. He's got Gibbs to his left. 3-step drop's going to throw out to the flat to Gibbs. He's got a first down. Throwing out to the running backs has been working for Goff. And that's the Bills have been playing pretty solid defense. Other than that, giving up first down catches and runs to running backs. Goff comes out under center. He's got a wide receiver on each side, tight end on each side as well. Gibbs the running back. Play action fake to Gibbs, looking deep. Fires! Oh, and it should have been caught by Jameson Williams. What a pretty throw by Jared Goff right there. Should have been caught. I mean, he would have had to make a Willie Mays style catch on it, but it was right there in his hands. They're gonna get holding on the Lions. It wouldn't have counted anyways. They got holding on Espinosa right there. Oh man, what a throw. Goff, 1st and 20 for the Lions. 2:44 left to play, third quarter. Shotgun formation. He's got Gibbs to his right, 2 wide receivers to his right as well. St. Brown to his left. Goff takes the snap, 3-step drop, looking right, deep, and it's overthrown. Intended for Patrick. 2nd and 20. And the Bucks go up 30-17 on the Chargers. The Chargers haven't scored in the second half yet. That's surprising that the Chargers gave up that many points. Their defense is usually pretty good. 2nd and 20 for Goff. He's in an empty backfield. Big drop. Looking deep. Now looking middle. And it's caught by Patrick for about a 5-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 15. One of the Lions pushed one of the Bills' defenders. Probably should have been a flag. They got to get Patrick off the field. He's just going insane right now. 3rd and 17 for the Lions. Pretty much do or die right here. They can't go for it on 4th down. They're going to have to get this. Shotgun formation for Goff. Empty backfield. Takes a big drop. Now looking deep. Middle. And it's caught by St. Brown 40. St. Brown 30. St. Brown 20. 3, 10, 5. Touchdown. Wow, on 3rd and 17. Jared Goff makes a play. That was unreal. There's a foot chase. As soon as St. Brown got free of that safety, kept him in the game. That play right there. Yeah, he just kind of runs like a button hook route, and the ball's like right there, and then he catches it in stride too, so he's able to get the full speed right away, and he just beat every Bills defender on the field. Nobody could catch up to him. This is big. Bates shanked one left last time. Let's see if he can bang this through. And he does. It's going to be a 14-point Buffalo lead, 35-21. 1 minute, 41 seconds left to play, 3rd quarter. And it's not over yet. You kind of thought it might have had that chance, 3rd and 17. And then Goff finds St. Brown on a pretty catch. And, the run's just outstanding. He beats 47-5. Oh, and it's right over one of the Bills' defenders' hands. Probably a little bit lower would have been an interception. Well, I was going to spark it up, but nobody's watching. I'll spark it up. It's 4:20 somewhere, right, guys? What time is it right now? Oh, we're close. Bills took a shotgun snap. They handed it off to Davis for about 2 yards right there. I think I missed the first play. They might have got a couple yards on that play. It's 3rd and 4 right now. It's a big play right now. If the Lions were able to hold them, it's empty backfield right now for Allen. Takes a snap. Big drop now. Looking deep for Kincaid, and he's got him. Dalton Kincaid points his finger at the Bills defenders. Was that taunting? Call that taunting. It's going to be a big 1st down catch right there. They had 2 guys on Kincaid, and he just beat him right to the corner. Ooh, Dan Campbell. Whoa, those teeth. Oh my goodness, those teeth by Dan Campbell. Oh my goodness, Dan Campbell's teeth. Brush your teeth, guys. Dan Campbell, they just showed his teeth, and I kid you not, his teeth were like brown right here. I mean, my teeth aren't the greatest, but his teeth are like straight brown right here. And my teeth are a little yellow, but his teeth were fucking brown as fuck. I mean, I wouldn't even have noticed that if his teeth weren't that brown. I mean, it looked like he had a dip in his mouth, but it wasn't a dip. It was just those front four teeth, and his teeth were like he was just clenching his teeth, so mad. Let's see if anybody said anything about that on Google on Twitter. That's got to be the talk right now. Is Dan Campbell's teeth. Sometimes you just type lions in on Google and see what is popping up right now. Takes a minute for this shit to pop up. Somebody had to say something about Dan Campbell's teeth on that one. That was, oh my God. It makes me want to call the dentist right now. I want to go get my teeth cleaned. I want to get a teeth whitening and I want to get my teeth cleaned. Fuck it. It's not even popping up. Shotgun formation for Allen. He's going to hand off to Cook. Patient. And he's got about a 3-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Bills. Just underway, fourth quarter. Up 35-21 with the ball. Close to the red zone, about the 31-yard line of the Lions. Touchdown right here puts it away. Allen, shotgun formation. He's got Cook to his right. Now he sends him to his left. Takes a snap, looking left, now looking middle. Sidearm pass, incomplete to Kincaid. Would have took a hell of a throw right there. He slung that thing like fucking Derek Jeter. Sidearm. It looked exactly like a shortstop turning a double play. That's how he threw that. Third and 6 for the Bills. Shotgun formation for Allen. He's got 3 wide receivers to his left. Kincaid to his right. Looking left, now looking middle. Big drop, all kinds of time. They're going to whistle it dead. Allen, shotgun formation, empty backfield, takes a snap, big drop, looking deep, all kinds of time. Now he's flushed out to his right, tries to throw across his body, and it's almost intercepted. Surprised it wasn't. I'm just crazy that he'd even attempt that pass right there. He's been doing that. I mean, when he got popped right there at the end. Ooh, right on that right shoulder. I'm surprised he even threw that football right there. He's stubborn. He threw that thing in the triple coverage right there. Bass up for the field goal, and he's got this one. 50-yard attempt. 38-21 Buffalo. And that might have been what they needed to ice it. Even if the Lions come back in this game, we're able to score a couple quick touchdowns. By then, I think Buffalo's able to run this clock out. And, I think we're in garbage time right now, to be honest with you. Lions are a good football team, but Buffalo's just a better team today. And then when they saw one of these AFC powerhouses, they didn't look great. So something to look at is that, and I always thought the AFC was just better football to watch than the NFC. NFC's a lot of like West Coast play actions. AFC's got a lot more shotgun, getting the ball downfield type of plays, in my opinion. Now that might have changed recently, and that's changed with like different coaches and whoever team you watch from a week to week basis. But it just, in my opinion, AFC football is more fun to watch, and um, NFC is kind of more conservative and balanced approach. Um, and you know what you're gonna get in the AFC. You're gonna get these quarterbacks coming out in shotgun and dropping back and making plays to guys like Shakir, Jamar Chase, Kelsey. Um, I can't think who Stroud has. Stroud has a couple guys over there. Tank Dell, um, Mixon is playing well over there. It's gonna be that's gonna be a tough game next week. They're playing on Saturday, I want to say. Um, I'm not sure if I'll be doing a live stream for that game. If it's on TV, I will. But if it's not, if it's on one of these streaming networks, I probably won't be doing it. Bass is gonna kick this one off, and it's gonna be taken for a touchback. Lions are gonna get this ball at the 30-yard line. I mean, there was a little bit of a window for the Lions. A little bit. I mean, if they'd have got that football 21-14, they get the football back with a minute 40 left. They go down and they score a touchdown. Maybe this game's a little bit different going into the half with a tie game like that. But as soon as the Bills came out from the locker room in that third quarter, they come down, they score a touchdown, and that was basically all she wrote from there. Um, and the Lions really haven't been able to recover at all. And if you were just really looking at this, the Bills have a better backfield. They got better guys that can catch and run out there. Gibbs, he's had a few good carries. And the Lions later on in this game, they've been thrown to the backfield, and those guys have been catching first downs. But I just think the Bills are a top level team. And the Lions, they came out and they were trying to do the play action thing, and the Bills were blitzing from each side. They were sending a linebacker from each side, Bernard, and they weren't able to get anything going. And then McDermott told them, hey, we're up by this much. Now their play action really doesn't mean much. So once their play action isn't biting or fooling anyone, now you're kind of able to cover these wide receivers. And besides the St. Brown got free on that catch and run. That was a great catch and run, but still, the Bills defender was right there for that football, and a couple inches a little lower, that ball would have been tipped up in the air and probably intercepted. So that kept the Lions in this game, and then the Bills get the football back, and they're just extremely tough to stop. You almost have to just keep the football away from Josh Allen, like the old school Peyton Manning effect, where you just kind of do these long drives and give them like 2 or 3 possessions every half. That's how you gotta beat them. If you get into a shootout with Josh Allen, you're going to lose. Especially when they're able to go for it on these fourth and early on in the game, they'll go for it on fourth downs too. Like, they're not afraid to do that. 2nd and 4 for the Lions at the 35-yard line. Goff, 2-step drop. Now he's flushed out to his right. He's going to throw, and he's got 86 right there, or 26 Gibbs for a first down. So you're seeing the Lions throwing more to their running backs. That's really about it. I mean, besides that catch to St. Brown on that 3rd and 17, really it's been tough to get that ball downfield for them. Laporta hasn't been involved in this game. Some of their other wide receivers haven't been involved as well. Goff takes a snap. He's going to look middle deep. Now it's caught by Laporta at the 17-yard line of Buffalo. I'd said that they were in garbage time right now, but Lions got down there really quick. And they got down to about the 17 in probably like two minutes, I want to say. Maybe like a minute. Shotgun formation for Goff. He's got 3 wide receivers to his left, looking that way. Now looking middle. He's caught by St. Brown for about a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 for the Lions at the 12-yard line. Goff, shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to his left, looking that way. Now he's going to step up, fire to Gibbs, who's going to make a guy miss and reach forward for a touchdown. And the Lions are going to go down 11. Extra point pending. I don't want to say that the Bills got this extra point after that Bates missed field goal earlier. Was he down early? You got to see if his knee was down. No, he reached out. That's a touchdown. They scored. They got the touchdown with 12 minutes left. It's up. It's good. Bills got a 10-point lead. Well, I mean, I've seen teams come back from this. It's not like a gimme from here. You got 12 minutes, 3 timeouts. Get a stop right here. I just don't know how they're going to be able to stop Buffalo's offense. At some point in time, they're going to go for it on a 4th down or do something. You know, the Lions are going to have an opportunity to get them off the field, and the Bills are just going to, go for it, and they'll probably end up getting it. This is kind of reminds me of last week's game against the Rams when the Bills were down by I want to say they were down by 17 points and came back so quick. It was insane how quick they came back, and actually at one point in time you thought they possibly could win it. And that game kind of cemented Josh Allen's MVP. I mean, he's got it already wrapped up. With 3 games left to play? And are they going to be onside kicking it? Oh, you don't need to onside kick it right here. Just kick it away. I don't think you need to onside kick it. This is a bad move right here by Campbell. Just kick this ball away. No way they get this. Here's the onside kick. It's up. Bounces. Oh, and it's caught by Mac Holt. 30, 20. Mac Holt. 10. Oh, and he's tackled at the 5-yard line. He almost took it back on an onside kick. That was stupid. Dan Campbell just kind of letting his ego get the best of him right there. Oh, Matt Collins 6'5", he tips it to himself like a rebound, and then, oh, that would have been awesome if he'd have ran that in. The barefooted Matt Collins. He's a legend in Buffalo, man. This guy's going to be able to sell real estate the rest of his life out there. Buy your house, man, from Matt Collins. Well, I remember him when he was on the Raiders. He had like one good game. He had like 150 yards. And you're thinking, well, this guy's going to be pretty good. Raiders get rid of him, and then, like always, they turn out to be really good once they leave the Raiders. And Allen's going to roll out, and he's going to hit Davis for a touchdown. Just like that, it's back to a 17-point lead. Bass is going to make the extra point. Ray Davis. Kind of make them pay for that. Dude, the Bills are going to might put up a 60 burger on these guys tonight. I mean, there's still a lot of time left in this game. And the Bills are going to keep continuing to score. They know the Lions are a pretty good offense. They know that they could come back from any lead. So why not? Why not just keep pouring it on? And he makes the extra point. I don't know what the over-under in this game is, but it was pretty much done a long time ago. How much? God, 73 points? 73 points. I bet you there's 2 more touchdowns in this game. $45-28. I think the Bills. I don't think the Bills can get 60. They're down. They're down 15. No, they're not going to go for 2. I think possibly the Bills could get 55, and I think the Lions could finish with 42 or 35. And this is going to be one of the highest scoring games in the NFL this season. The only thing I would have to say, looking at Buffalo, is their defense vulnerable? Let's say, like, the Chiefs got a really good defense, but they don't give up this many points. And what you saw last week, the Rams put it on them, put up 40 points. Now this week, Detroit's already at 28. Probably going to score a few more points in this game. What's wrong with Buffalo's defense? Why are they giving up so many points? I think that's got to be concerning for them moving forward. But if they're giving, it's like the Chiefs' close wins. If they're giving up all these points, but they're scoring every time they get a possession, it doesn't really even matter. But moving forward in the playoffs, you're going to want your defense to be playing well going into the playoffs. And they are giving up a lot of points. They also score really quick too. So a lot of these offenses are going to have more time to and more possessions to score on the field. Goff throws a catch to Laporta right now. It's on a 1st and 10. Lions down 45-28. Now in Buffalo Bills territory at the 40-yard line. Goff shotgun formation. Takes a snap. He's looking left. He throws to Laporta again. 1st down catch at the 31-yard line of Buffalo. 10:43 left to play, 4th quarter. Goff comes out, shotgun formation, three wide receivers to his right. Takes a snap, big drop, looking deep. Now he's flushed out to his right, trying to make a play. And he's going to run for about a 4-yard gain. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6 for the Lions at the 27-yard line of Buffalo. Goff, shotgun formation. He's got Gibbs to his right. Takes a snap, 3-step drop, looking middle, flushed out to his left. Now throws middle, and it's incomplete. Good play right there by 5 on the Bills. I can't see his name. I don't think I've seen that guy play yet. Yeah, Goff didn't have anybody right there. That was his only option. And he was covered. 3rd and 7 for the Lions. At the 27-yard line. Goff, shotgun formation, sends Laporta in motion to his left. Takes a snap, blitzed, and he gets the ball off. Laporta makes a guy miss, and he's tackled. It's going to be a first down. About a 8-yard gain right there for Laporta. He was going to be tackled about a yard short and then spun, and then a good second effort by him. Goff takes a snap in the no huddle, trying to make a guy miss, and throws a diving attempt to Gibbs, and it's incomplete. They might get the Lions for holding on this play. Yeah, they are. Holding Frank Ragnow. He's had a few penalties today. That's like one of the best centers in the league. He's holding Big Ed Oliver right there. 1st and 20 for the Lions. And the Eagles are up 2 touchdowns on the Steelers. So the Steelers are going to fall back. They were tied with the Bills. They're going to fall back a game on them. Goff takes a snap, big drop. He's going to throw middle to Gibbs, trying to make a guy miss. He's fighting for probably about an 11-yard gain. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. 9:07 left to play, 4th quarter. Bills up 45-28. 2nd and 8. Goff takes the snap. He's going to throw, and it's batted down. Smoot got him right there. Those are killers. I mean, because it's going to be a first down. The guy's wide open, but the lineman just sticks his arm up and just blocks the pass. 3rd and 8 for the Lions at the 15-yard line of Buffalo. Goff, empty formation. Takes a snap, 2-step drop, looking left. He's got St. Brown. Needs to make a guy miss. He does, and fights forward for the first down. At the 4-yard line, it's going to be 1st and goal for the Lions. Down 17. They're going to do like a little muddle huddle. Kind of like huddle up a little bit. And then break that, and he's going to go into shotgun formation. Take the snap, looking left, and it's caught right at the goal line. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the half-yard line. Goff's going to come out under center. They're just waiting for him to snap it, and it's going to be a timeout on the field. Now I think they're going to replay it and see if it's a touchdown or not. The ball never broke the plane at all. He was in the end zone when he caught it, but he caught the ball out of the end zone, if that makes any sense. Like, half of his body is on the half-inch line, and then half of his body is in the end zone. I'm not sure. I mean, I thought the ball had to break the plane, and it definitely didn't right there. Whoa, Dan Campbell, there's those chompers again. Goff comes out, pistol look, shotgun formation. They're going to hand this ball off to Gibbs, and he's going to fight forward. Good second effort, and he's going to get a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, that's his second touchdown of the game. 45-34 Buffalo. And could the Lions do what the Bills couldn't do last week and come back? There's a big 4th and 7 in that game where Stafford hit Nakua, and that really gave the Rams the win in that game. I'm wondering if the Lions could do the same thing. You just kind of have hopes every time the Lions put up a touchdown. You're like, oh, is this going to be it where they come back and find a way in this game? And then Josh Allen hits the field, and you can't do anything. You can't. They got a sack earlier on him, and it was actually intentional grounding. That was like the only time they got pressure on him. Other than that, he's been able to run right up the middle, get a first down, throw it to Shakir, throw a long pass to Kincaid, Knox, Johnson. Incredible day for him catching the football, and then James Cook running the football. Even when they bring in Ray Davis, who had the touchdown, the last touchdown, he's been really good too. They got to have the best 3 running backs in the league. You think it was the 49ers, but this year Buffalo has the best running backs in the league by far. I'm talking like the best, like all depth of running backs is Buffalo, because really all 3 of those guys could start for any team. Ray Davis, I'm not sure Johnson's first name, and then James Cook. This game isn't over yet. Detroit's got 3 timeouts. Still 8 minutes left to go. Buffalo's going to get this football at the 30-yard line. Allen comes out, shotgun formation. He's got Cook to his right. 3 wide receivers to his right as well. Takes a snap. He's going to hand off to Cook. Patient, and he dances forward for about 4 yards. I feel like he's going to get positive yards every single time he touches the football. The only time they've lost yards today is when Davis or Johnson has gotten the football. It really hurt him one time. One time, Johnson, he got stopped short for like a 2-yard loss, and it kind of put them in a bad position. But Martin had a really good punt. Allen shotgun formation. He's going to fake the handoff to Cook. He's just going to lob it up. Oh, one-handed grab by Knox! Incredible! He just reaches out and grabs that. And now this clock just keeps moving on plays like that. Now you can pretty much wrap this football game up on a play like that. Dawson Knox. Incredible. reaches out and just snags that thing. How about the pass though by Allen? I mean, you see him gun it sometimes, but that one that was like a eephus pitch in baseball. Now he's going to just take the handoff 40, 30. Josh Allen slides down at the 20. And he can do that too. And then Kincaid puts a crown on him like, yeah, dude, you're just really good. Man, he's fast too. That's a 6'5", 240 running like that. And then slides down like he just stole a base. He even slides like really good too. That was like a good slide. Handoff. He's gonna throw it out to Shakir, and Shakir's gonna get about 7 yards on one of those little quick passes out to him where they got a couple guys blocking in front of him. Tough to stop. They got that play. They got the play they can go to Josh Allen like a lead fullback. They got just some different type of plays that they can get positive yardage on. That's why I said this team's going to be really tough to stop. The Chiefs are going to need as much help. Oh, and the referee falls down. Oh, no. That was, he fell down. I kid you not. Single back formation for the Bills. He's going to hand off to Cook, and he stopped for about no gain. The ref was running back to get into formation. He was backpedaling and tripped. And I thought, when somebody falls down like that, it's going to be like a torn ACL or something. But he got right back up. Sniper got him. Third and 5 for the Bills at the 18 of Detroit. Allen shotgun formation. He's going to roll out to his right. Now he's going to run it. 10, jump, first down. They can pretty much run this clock out. Lions aren't calling timeouts at all. The Lions got 3 timeouts. They're not even calling them. I think Dan Campbell's just tipping his cap to Josh Allen right now. He said even if we do somehow stop him and force him to kick a field goal, I still don't think we got a chance. Because usually you would call a timeout right here, or you would have called a timeout last play. Spencer Brown, their right tackle is down. That guy didn't play against the Chiefs. Looks like he's having a hard time walking. First and goal for the Bills. 4:09 left to play, fourth quarter, up 45-35. Allen comes out single back formation. Now he's going to drop back in a shotgun. Cook to his right. One wide receiver left. Now he's going to hand the ball off. No, he keeps it. He's going to run, trying to make a guy miss, and he's tackled for about a no gain. Second and goal for the Bills. He stayed in bounds, though, to keep the clock moving. Again, the Lions aren't using their timeouts. I think Dan Campbell's just kind of had enough. He's saying, you got us. 3 timeouts, and he's not using them at all. And he looks like he's just a battered man right now. Yeah, we can't use them because, what's good of using them? We can't stop them. Allen shotgun formation. He's going to fake the handoff to Cook. Tries to just lob it up to Knox, and it's batted away. It's going to bring up third and goal. They'll throw it again right here. The Lions are going to call a timeout. Even if they run this football, maybe they do a designed run for Josh Allen, but yeah, he's in empty backfield. Three wide receivers to his left, two to his right. Allen takes a snap, quick pass. No, he's going to try to run up the middle. Now he just flips it up in the air. Incredible. This has got to be the farthest flip pass I've ever seen. Oh, they called holding on the Bills. I mean, he flipped this ball from the 10-yard line. He pushed past it from the 10. No, it was actually a double pass. Double pass, no looker. He double passed that thing. Was he looking when he did it? Yeah, he was. When the ball's halfway there, he turns like Steph Curry, like Steph Curry, like he makes it. Now it's third and goal from the 20, and it's going to be false start on the Bills. It's going to be third and goal from the 25-yard line. Allen comes out, single back formation. He's got Davis as the running back, handoff to Davis, breaks a tackle, and fights forward up the middle for about 4 yards. Here, Bass is going to have to come out and kick this field goal. Still, Dan Campbell not using the timeout. I mean, they could take this all the way down to about the 2-minute warning. Wow. 3 timeouts and he didn't use them. Here's Bass for this is going to be a 41-yard attempt. It's up and it's good. 48-35, Detroit, or Buffalo's up. 2:03 left to play, fourth quarter. I mean, Campbell, he could have elected to use a timeout and kept at least, maybe a minute on the clock right here. I always say the more time, the better, right? And he elected to take it all the way down. That's just a beaten man right there. I mean, that's a defensive coach that knows his defense can't stop a nosebleed right now. And he's going to hold on to those timeouts too. You never want to hold on to all those timeouts like that. Think about it. The Lions are going to take at least a minute 30 to score. They got to do an onside kick. I just don't see why you wouldn't take a timeout early on, unless you were just like giving up. Because chances are now, if the Lions aren't able to score a touchdown right here or move the football, and there's a turnover, he's going to end up taking those 3 timeouts into the locker room. And then people are going to wonder, whoa, why wasn't he trying to stop the clock earlier? And that man might be living rent free in his mind. Josh Allen. Goff, shotgun formation. He's going to take the snap. Big drop, looking deep. And it's incomplete. Looking for Patrick. Probably should have had it. The throw was a little bit high. Yeah, he should have had that football. He might have. And Goff could have got his wide receiver killed on that play. That was. He didn't need to throw that pass so high, but Patrick kind of was making a business decision right there, not catching that football. Lions are going to get this football at the 22-yard line. They got to go the length of the field, got to get the onside kick. Goff drops back. He's going to throw middle. He's got Patrick, and he's inbounds. The clock keeps moving. They're not going to call a timeout. It's going to bring up third and about 4. Shotgun formation for Goff. Takes a snap. 2-step drop. Bills blitz. Got pressure, and it's incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th and 5 for the Lions. That's what I'm talking about. He's going to have to take all those timeouts into the locker room with him. I always hate, unless you got the lead. If you're coming back and it's 2 scores like this and you got 3 timeouts left and you go into the locker room with that, Goff takes a snap. He's looking left and it's thrown, caught for the first down. St. Brown out of bounds. Minute 30 left to play, 4th quarter. St. Brown, 12 receptions, 181 yards, and a touchdown. Most of those were on that one is about a 70-yard catch and run on a 3rd and 17. Goff's got a 434 yards passing. Takes a snap, big drop, and he's going to be sacked. No, he gets out of it. Flushed out to his left, tries to throw, and it's incomplete to Laporta. I don't know how he got out. I don't know how he got out of that. He had 2 Bills all over him, and then he just spun out of it. Second and 10 for the Lions at the 41-yard line. Goff, 3 wide receivers to his right, takes a snap. Now he's looking left, now looking middle, and it's caught by Laporta for a first down. Right at midfield. Minute 12 left to play, 4th quarter. You got 3 timeouts. Why are you looking to kill the clock? I don't get it. I mean, you're going to score with, let's say you do score, you're going to score with 30 seconds, maybe left, maybe 20 seconds. It just doesn't make sense to me. The Lions were going to lose this game as it is, but just with the timeouts and how Dan Campbell handled that situation. Goff takes the snap. He's going to throw to Laporta for another first down. Clock keeps moving. 55 seconds left. Lions in a no-huddle offense. They're looking to spike the football again. They do, and it's 2nd and 10 from the 37-yard line of Buffalo. This is one of those classic shootout type of games, and it looks like it was close, but that St. Brown catch really kind of kept the Lions in the game and kind of gave them hope. But realistically, the Bills outplayed the Lions this whole game. Goff's going to take this snap, and he's going to be sacked. Now he just throws it away. He had a receiver over there. It's not going to be grounding. Third and 10 for the Lions. And the Chiefs, they had the 2.5 game lead. Now it goes back to 2 games and have to play 3 straight playoff teams: Houston, Pittsburgh, and Denver. The number 1 seed, I really say it's up in the air right now. I'm feeling pretty good about it, but now that Mahomes injured his ankle, um, there are some second thoughts about that. We'll see how he is. Knowing him, he probably plays, but uh, maybe if the Bills lose this game, they throw Carson Wentz out there. A lot was riding on this game, but the Bills handled business, and they're going to go 11-3 and they're going to be the number 2 seed in the AFC now that Pittsburgh lost. Um, I think Pittsburgh's going to go. Yeah, they went to 10-4 and ended up losing to the Eagles today. Pittsburgh's played really well this year, but I don't think they're a great team. Maybe they've had an easier schedule than most teams, but I just don't think they're a team that's going to make a lot of noise in the playoffs. They found a way to win a lot of these regular season games, but once it comes to the playoffs, you're going to need good quarterback play and good offensive play, and I just don't think that their offense is going to show up. They got a really good defense though. Um, Pittsburgh had a good team a few years ago, and they kind of remind me of the team that they have now. There's a good play right there by the Lions. He kind of did a little. I forget what that play's called, but he just throws it out, and then St. Brown pitches it back to Jameer Gibbs. Kind of a design right there. Now the Lions got the football at the 14-yard line. Goff, shotgun formation. He's going to take the snap, look in middle, and it's caught by St. Brown at the 3-yard line. It's going to bring up either second and 1, or it's going to be a first and goal. The Lions call their first timeout. See, I don't get that. They would have had to score by now. They just took too much clock off. They would have had to score with at least 40 seconds and not use any timeouts. Now they had to burn this timeout. Now they got to get the onside kick. See, I just believe in calling timeouts as soon as you need them to use them, rather than letting just the clock play on. I'm sure they won't even say anything about that because this game was already out of reach by then. But first and goal for the Lions, they did. Now St. Brown's probably he's almost got about 200 yards. Goff takes a snap, looking middle. Now he's pressured, throws up, and it's incomplete to St. Brown. It was a little high for him. 19 seconds left. Second and goal for the Lions. Oh, when he ran into the cameraman right there, he ran into his legs. Goff, shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to his right. He's looking left on a fade route to Patrick. Ooh, and he tried to one-hand it. Patrick looking for a flag, not going to get it. Good coverage right there by Benford. Third and goal for the Lions. Jahmyr Gibbs, the running back, he's got two wide receivers to his right. Now he sends St. Brown in motion to his left. Three-step drop for Goff. Now looking middle, and it's caught for the touchdown. Jameson Williams. So the Bills did give up over 40 points for back-to-back games. That'd be the only thing I can criticize them about. Other than that, they played amazing. Now the Lions got a really good offense. And most of these points that the Lions scored were in garbage time. But yeah, I mean, 90 points scored today is insane by both of these teams. It's gonna go down, in the stat book as, oh, this was a close game, but really, the Buffalo handled them the whole game. Now, if the Lions can you advance it on an onside kick? Like, let's say they get the onside and the Lions do. Can you run it back from there like Matt Collins did? I mean, it's still they got two timeouts, 12 seconds, so they need the onside kick right here. The onside kick Bates had earlier, it was pretty good. It took a nice bounce. It's just they had Matt Collins in the perfect position to catch it. He needs to bring it over a little bit more to the left. Bates is going to go right up the middle with it. Did the Lions get this? They're saying they got it. Lions might have got this football. They got 12 seconds left, two timeouts. They're only down 6. Wow. Bates went right up the middle with it. There's a fight for it. There's a scrum. Knox is saying Buffalo's got it. Lions are saying they got it. Vilder's saying they got it. Now Buffalo's saying they got it. Now the Buffalo Bills got it. Bills got the football. This game's over. They're still fighting for it down there. Johnson is going insane for that ball. It was a perfect onside kick. He kicked it right at Johnson, and it bounced right before it got to him, and he tried to and it hit him right in the face mask. It was perfect. They need to start doing that onside kick more. Instead of going right at 4 defenders and a big guy over to that right, just kick it right up the middle at someone. And Allen's going to take this snap, take a knee, and this game is over. Dan Campbell wishes he would have used the timeout a little bit sooner. Bills are going to go to 11-3 and are just 2 games behind the Chiefs. And we're going to see what happens the rest of the season. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everyone for taking the time to watch today, both these live streams. And look for more in the future. How about them? Chiefs!